Hello.
And so do you live in an outlying area where you might have had trouble with snow? Or?
I live in Clifton, Virginia, right by Centerville.
Okay.
So I take the Parkway. Not too bad.
Okay.
But I'm sure, Friday and the weekend is not the time to go driving around.
Well, some people like to get in there. I asked one of the ladies here who was using a walker, did she have gliders to go on to so she could go outside, what do you call runners for sleds, But anyway, she didn't think that was a good idea.
No.
Well, here we are talking about volunteer coordinators. Volunteer hours and volunteer services.
Right.
So how's all that going?
It's going great. We've obviously finished up 2015, so in everyone's cubbies, all the volunteer cubbies, they should have gotten a paper that says exactly the number of hours they had in 2015.
That they reported.
Because if they don't report it, I can't enter it into our data system. So 2015 and the hours they had even prior to 2015, because as you know, some of our awards here at Green Spring build they accumulate.
I see.
So it's important to know those hours you had going into before 2015 as well as 2015. So let me show you. This is the paper that looks like what are in the cubbies. And it gives you an opportunity to see your hours, and then on the bottom to confirm, yes, those hours look correct, or no, I would like to adjust that and amend those hours because they're not correct.
Okay.
So this is a great opportunity for everyone to look over their hours. The award ceremonies and recognitions begin in February. So we have several different awards ceremonies according to the hours you accumulate.
Right.
And so we want to get that right. So if you take a moment, just look that over, and then there's several places you can return the form. You can return it to the benevolent care box that's located in all the clubhouse front desk areas. If you're over at Garden Ridge, my office is on the second floor. Come by and drop it off there, or at the front desk at Garden Ridge. I'll get it that way as well. Or if you're walking by the philanthropy office, you can drop it off there. So I've received several back already, which is great. The timeline to return them, we really would like them today or tomorrow if possible. Because anything that has to be amended, obviously I'll have to go into the data system and do that. And like I mentioned, our award ceremonies are in February, so I'll have to order the awards and do all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Okay, well, please get them back, and I hope I see my own. You're going to have to put those online so people can just access them online.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah,
Great
because
idea.
you know what? I'm a bad person. I don't go to my cubby every day.
You don't? Okay.
Yeah, I just don't. I haven't been I was there Tuesday evening. I haven't been there Wednesday or today yet.
Right.
So, but I'll make a point of
you'll
going
go
today. I will go today so I can get this piece and see.
Well, good.
Well, that's good that you're following up on that, because it's true that maybe I have heard of people that their hours didn't get recorded correctly. Yeah.
Right. And, that can happen for a lot of reasons. Maybe someone thought they reported their hours and they didn't. It could be, entered in incorrectly. When you're entering in so many numbers, certainly a mistake can happen. So it is great to have this opportunity to look over the hours, think about it. Some people don't report hours, so I also want to encourage people to report your hours. This is a great community, and we need to be proud, and we are proud of everything that our volunteers do. And it's nice to look at all the service. It truly is amazing.
Well, let me just say, while we're talking about being amazing, I think it's amazing how easily you have fit into our community. It's like, really, you're just like one of us with sense of newness. I know you were out at Ashby Pond before, but still, we're a unique community.
Oh, of course. And everyone's so welcoming here, and my in-laws live here, so it's great. I actually did a little grocery shopping last night, so I'm going to drop off their groceries today, and I put in a few little, fun stuff, some little beer and wine and some nice things that they can have, because you need those things in a snowstorm. So it's a great community. I'm just really pleased to be part of it, and the volunteers and everyone here are just amazing. So if you're
That's
not a
great.
volunteer, you might want to think about it because there's lots of great
Do
things
you
going on.
do you have some opportunities at Garden Ridge right now for some volunteers?
Absolutely.
Would
Garden
you like
Ridge-
to use
yes.
this opportunity to tell people?
That would be wonderful. So Garden Ridge is obviously our healthcare building. Lots of residents there, with specialized needs. We always need volunteers at Garden Ridge. Especially this year, we're really ramping up our memory care neighborhood, really focusing on person-centered approaches. And in doing that, we need more helping hands. So, if you like to sit one-on-one with an individual, to maybe play a board game, talk to an individual, lots of opportunities. There's extra training that we're going to provide for people who do want to do service on that memory care neighborhood. Also throughout Garden Ridge, tons of opportunities with parties, events, outings, delivering mail. We still need some mail delivery help, so if you're interested in that.
And what does that include?
Sure.
Sorting and then delivering to the rooms, or?
Right, so all the sorting is done.
Oh, the
So
sorting is done.
That's, all done. And we have 2 carts because we have 2 buildings really that are
Right.
connected. So it's a matter of taking the cart, and each apartment has their own folder in the cart, and you just go folder to folder and pull out the mail and deliver it. And we all know, all of us are like this, we love getting mail. It's just great to get mail. So
Yeah.
it's just a nice activity to do. Residents get real excited about seeing, the mail delivery people. They get used to who delivers on what day. And
Yeah,
it's
and
just
this
nice.
is not an everyday thing. It's a scheduled.
Correct.
This person comes on Tuesday, and this
That's right.
person doesn't come for 2 more weeks or whatever.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, it's a great opportunity. You really do form a lot of friendships because people will talk to you and they get excited about it.
That's
I also
great.
wanted to mention speaking about visiting, Great Connections is a group on campus, and they are recruiting additional volunteers and help. It's a great service group that it's about human connections, about, we work with our social workers and target people who might need a little extra love and attention and support and friendship, and that's what this group does. It provides that to people that might really benefit from that. And again, friendships are formed. You're doing just a great job. Everyone needs a friend every once in a while.
And would that be strictly at Garden Ridge, or is that?
No,
that's in Independent, isn't it?
right.
Yeah.
Yes, so big group, and I know they're planning a big recruitment party next month. I don't have the exact date, but Mary Jane Swaney, you certainly can contact her, a resident here.
Yeah.
She can give you more information. Everyone is welcome to come to the party that might be interested in just getting a little bit of information about exactly what the group does. It's a great group, and definitely are looking for more.
I see a scroll notice up right
Oh, good,
now
good.
that tells in that meeting. It doesn't say the date, does it? But
No,
anyhow.
they may be still figuring out the exact date, but she can give you more
Well,
information
and
about
it'll
that.
be on the scroll
It
whenever.
will.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So great things going
Yeah.
on.
So what else is happening?
Well, there's always a lot happening. We have a group that's really successful this year going out to our local school at Crestwood. So those are individuals that most are teachers, but to join that group, you don't have to be a teacher. But you do have to have a love for children and patience. They have a mentoring program there, as well as helping in the classroom, and as well as helping in the library, and as well as maybe doing some clerical work, some copying for the teachers, all those things, that we can do for the teachers to make it so that they have more hands-on hand with their students. That's been extremely successful, a great group of women who go out. Of course, men are welcome too.
Of course. And now, how does one get to this
Sure.
school?
So we provide the transportation. It's every Wednesday. We have partnered with Grace Presbyterian Church, and they provide our transportation. So they come here. We have 2 stops that pick us up. The first one is at Garden Ridge, and the second one is at Hunter's Crossing. So the first stop is at 9:30 at Garden Ridge. The second stop is at 9:40 at Hunter's, and then we go to Crestwood, arrive there by 10 o'clock because it's only 2 miles away, very close. And each individual is assigned to a certain classroom, or some do work in the library, some do copying, so a variety of tasks. And then we come back, we're back on campus by usually 12:20. And it's been a really great experience.
Well, didn't their representatives come and
Yes.
I had them on, I
Yes.
think I hosted them on TV.
That's
and
right.
then they had a little welcome session in one
That's
of
right.
the classrooms too. And it was well attended, I remember.
Yes, and the group, we have about 10 or 12 individuals that are participating. Now, you don't have to go every week, so
Yeah.
don't feel like you, oh my gosh, I can't commit to that because
Yeah.
I can't commit to every Wednesday. Maybe you want to go twice a month, and that's okay. So if you're interested in that, have a love for children, I mean, they're just adorable. They truly are. And this is elementary school. So it's not high school. High school, it gets a little bit more challenging sometimes, but these are elementary school children that we work with.
That's great.
Absolutely.
I know before there was needs over at Garden Ridge to help people get to their appointments over there, like the hairdresser or the
Right.
whatever. Are you still in need of pushers or
Yes,
anything
we're
like
still
that?
for the beauty salon. The very busy days are Fridays are busy. We always can use extra help, but yes. So if you would like to, it's help people get to and from the beauty salon. That helps greatly. Also, getting to and from activities, scheduled programs. We have 4 floors on one side of the building and 3 on another. So sometimes, navigating those elevators can be challenging for people in a wheelchair or in a walker. So having extra help to get people to and from those activities helps tremendously. The programming department really appreciates the help. We've had lots of weekend volunteers, and we truly appreciate that. A lot of the high school kids students are coming to help. So, the programming department will work one-on-one with you and show you exactly what to do. You won't be left alone, and it's a lot of fun.
That's great. Well, you make it fun. I can hear that in your voice. So, how do you were talking about putting these things in the philanthropy
Yes.
And the benevolent care fund slots. So you want to remind people of that just again in case they missed the beginning,
Yes.
that they'll find this in their cubby.
Sure.
Is it on white paper?
Most of them are on white. There are a couple on yellow, not many. So it's on
Okay.
white paper like this. And if you can put it in the philanthropy, it's benevolent care fund box.
Yeah, their slot. That's
Right, that's the
at
slotted
front
ones.
desks. Yeah.
Correct. And then if you're walking by the philanthropy office, you can just leave it right there on the desk. There's a folder there that we're putting them in. We have quite a few already, so thank you for that. And then also at Garden Ridge, you can leave them at the front desk with the receptionist there. Or if you are on the second floor and would like to walk by, my office is on the second floor.
And in case people don't know, the reason philanthropy is even connected here is that your department comes under
That's right.
that benevolent care and philanthropy.
Right,
Yeah.
which makes perfect sense.
It
It's all
does.
about giving.
It certainly does make sense. Well, listen, Catherine, we're really glad you were able to come today. And we didn't have any big snowstorm to stop you from getting here. So thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you to all the volunteers.